Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. We hope you had a fantastic weekend. Just a reminder that we had our first interview ever with the hilarious Andrea Lopez on last week's episode, so if you missed that, make sure you go check it out. You will not be mad about it. On deck today, we have a jam-packed schedule. As always, we're starting off with Brie delivering us our niche millennial news we need to know, and hopefully some TV recs. Stay tuned. Clickbait. What do they call that? A dangler? Like dangling the carrot? A teaser?
That's an Easter egg.
An Easter egg. Anyway, then we're deep diving into Special Forces, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and OC. And one special announcement that we have to share with the class, we're dropping a special bonus episode of Love is Blind this week. So we've kind of slacked, so we're going to jam-pack it all in. And
We just had like a crazy week, you guys.
we're doing our best, as you know.
And our time to record, because of like our smelly kids, and we like have husbands and stuff, is so limited, and we couldn't get it in this week, but we will do it this week. Like we'll have one before Wednesday.
Yeah, this finale and the weddings are on Wednesday, the 22nd. So we'll drop an episode before that. We'll give our predictions and all of our thoughts. I've started watching the next two set of episodes, so I'm excited to get into that. It's just so weird how they drop like 6 episodes and then it's like, oh, let me fart out like
Trickle
2 more, like 3, 2. I'm like, okay, now I care. Like I don't want
know.
to see 6 episodes of people in the pods.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, Brie, before we get into all of that juicy goodness, I am going to hijack this whole episode with a question for you and for the Maddies.
Oh.
So if you're new here, moms, we have 5 kids total. I have 3. Brie has 2. They're pretty young. So my youngest, my daughter, Olivia, feels weird calling her Olivia. We don't really call her that.
Yeah.
We call her either Livy or Liv.
Livy.
But we're super into princesses, which is new for me because I have 2 boys. So we've never done the whole princess makeup thing. It was just her birthday. So everything is like princess dolls, baby dolls. We're watching all the new and old movies on Disney. So introducing her to all the princesses. And I feel like
I could be down for.
it's so fun, and it really, like I don't have a very good memory. So this podcast and having kids is like helping me unlock those bits of my memory. We watched Cinderella the other day and I was like, oh my God, I like actually remember this.
Yeah.
So good, so relatable. Like Cinderella, we get you.
It's about moms.
You kind of look like Cinderella right now if you're not watching on the podcast. She has
God. Do I?
like that headband. Don't you feel like in the beginning she had that headband?
I haven't watched Cinderella since I was like 7.
Well, have yourself a daughter. But my question for you and for the Maddies is, who is your favorite princess? Like, not even who do you identify with? Because, like I said, I identify with Cinderella, but she's not my favorite. Who's your favorite princess and why? That says a lot about you.
For me, you wouldn't even be able to guess mine. Why don't you guess?
You're the Tangled princess.
No, that was Brie, like, as an adult watching those movies, thinking like that's so me because I'm so connected to my hair.
Okay, is it a classic?
It's a classic, and I don't know if they'd be considered princess, but it's like a classic Disney.
Would they? Now you're throwing me.
I don't think Disney was progressive like that.
Not Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
You're lying.
Yeah, I loved Pocahontas.
Oh my God, that's a good one, and
Mulan. Those were like I
my God.
loved Mulan and Pocahontas.
That's so random and
I know.
weird. Like Hercules too, Hunchback of Notre Dame, any other random niche one.
I loved Hercules and Hunchback of Notre Dame. Add it to the list. I love those.
So funny. Our childhoods were very different.
So different.
That's not relatable to me.
What were yours?
Definitely Cinderella. The classics. Aladdin, big on Belle, big on Beauty and the Beast.
The thing is, like, they're all
Pinocchio.
good. Like, loved Pinocchio. Like, loved Beauty and
Dumbo.
the Beast. Dumbo.
That's old school. I will definitely show Liv Pocahontas, even though it's very controversial these days. We know a lot of things in Pocahontas are not
And like
happening.
Disney in general is like,
Can I tell you, I watched The Little Mermaid and I was so excited for it because I was like, I know this movie has bops. I'm excited to sing along.
yeah, that's so you.
Literally. It was the darkest movie I've ever seen. First of all, the dad was so mean to Ariel the whole time. Ursula's
course.
all up in there, like trying to steal her voice. She'll never get her voice again. Ariel just wants to be part of this world. The whole first 40 minutes, I want to say, was her underwater, like fighting to be. We didn't even see her and Prince Eric. Where was the romance?
No, it's really a story about like pushing women to the bottom, not letting us have a voice, like really just instilling daddy issues. Like that's just like a normal common thing.
Yes.
Like it's just Disney like
Dark.
taking their hit. Yeah, dark, saying like this is what a woman is and they're not allowed to speak unless
Yeah,
they
but
have
then
a man.
but then we've gotten more modern. Now we've changed. Elsa has since proven then we have all these new princesses,
Yeah.
which is Moana even considered a princess?
No, I think that's like new era.
She's not a princess.
She's a girl boss,
She's a girl boss.
Yeah.
She's girl bossing too close to the sun,
which
literally.
is the new princess.
That's so funny. And Disney also definitely does put dicks in their
I believe that for
cinematography.
sure.
For sure. As an adult watching it back. But anyway, back to answer my own question. My favorite princess is Belle. Followed by somebody else that I've since forgotten about since I just started that sentence.
That's so funny that you said Belle because I was going to send you a picture today. I was like holding my son Ty, his hairs. He has such a mullet. It's like so long at the bottom. And I was holding it like in a ponytail. And I was going to send you a picture and say like he's
Gaston?
really giving Gaston. Yeah. Because his hair is like that color yellow too. Wait, is Gaston? Oh,
Gaston
is
has
Gaston a brunette?
black hair.
Okay. Well, I guess it's not giving Gaston.
No, I understand.
Maybe
though.
he's giving the guy from Frozen. Does that guy have like a blonde
He does.
locks?
He does.
Okay. Yeah.
Kristoff.
He's in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kristoff. Sure.
Bree watches like truck videos. She doesn't know about the
Yeah.
princesses yet.
Yeah, that's it, you guys.
But you will.
Literally.
Guys, we're going to make this a question box because I need to know. I need to know. It says a lot about you. I know who my sister is. I need to know who my cousins are. Isabel, if you're listening, please.
This is like one of those BuzzFeed quizzes. It's like, what does your Disney princess say about you? Like, answer these 10 questions to
Should
figure
I
out
make
who
one
you
for
are.
us?
You
On
should.
Survey Monkey Survey?
Yes. You need to make a BuzzFeed
And then you
questionnaire.
can click the link to my LimeWire. Remember LimeWire?
Of course. Who could forget?
The viruses.
Yikes.
What do you have for us, Brie?
Well, my mom's coming this weekend. So I guess by the time you hear this, my mom was here, which means that basically today I've been like acting like I'm a bear about to go in hibernation, like eating, like getting ready for winter. Because when my mom is here, I always joke with her, like we eat one meal a day. And I'm just like starving we just like load up on coffee. We'll share like a chocolate croissant or something like that. And then
Always
we'll
a
just
share.
starve until dinner. Yeah, always a share. And my mom's so like I chug water. My mom will have one sip of water for 7 days. And that's like enough to get her through. So when she's here, like I embody that. Like I'm dehydrated. I'm so hungry.
Sounds like you're going to be skinny.
I'll get a little glow. I'll get a little glow there for 2 days.
But she's in a different era than us.
No,
Like
she's prime Slim Fast era. Like that was my childhood. Cases of those Slim Fast canned drinks in my basement. Everything
what
is
were
100
those?
calorie snack packs.
100-calorie packs. I loved those.
Every,
you would
it's
eat the
such
entire.
a sham though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you eat the whole case. But and also like when my mom was growing up, nobody's talking about water. When we grew up, no one's talking about water. No one's talking about like protein and like seeing a million clips, how you need like fiber, protein, carbs. Like that just didn't exist. So to
No,
me,
we
my
had
mom's
like the fake food pyramid.
yes.
But the fact that you're mentioning water right now, I just want to let you know what
I
it
need to
took
drink
me
some.
to leave my house today. Me and Liv, the boys were at school, took our dog to the pond. So it's a pretty like decent walk to get to the pond, and then we walk around the pond. So it's a big walk. A water for me, a water for Liv, a water for the dog.
No. It's
I'm
out of
like, I
control.
know that our moms were not bringing water for the dogs.
No.
Not even for us.
And like the times that every time I bring a water, like the kids don't care. The times that I don't bring their waters or my water, they're like, I'm thirsty. Like we went to get our Friday bagels this morning. I didn't bring the waters because I was like, whatever. They never want it while we were there. And Callum's like, I need water. I'm thirsty.
Of course he
And I
needs
was like,
water.
well, you
He's
have to go-
thirsty. He's eating a bagel.
I know, but it's just like, I thought we were going to be in and out of there. So I was like, okay, like you have to go ask for a cup of water.
Did he?
Yeah, I
One
brought him
free
over.
cup of water, please.
I mean, like, you know, we're regulars there, but he, like, I told you, he acts like he owns the place. But yeah, so he had to get water. But it's so funny. Like, I can't imagine. If you guys watch on YouTube, I drink a whole 32-ounce water
Always.
bottle just throughout this episode. Like, I'm chugging water all the time. So I have to load up on extra water now for the weekend for my mom's arrival.
You are actually, it is. It's prime hibernation time.
I know.
Luckily, it's only, what, 2 days?
Yeah, no, she's just coming for the night.
Oh, wow.
I'm so
You
excited,
could do
though,
it.
but
Consider
yeah,
it a
we could do it.
fast.
Just so
A cleanse.
I'm basically Gwyneth Paltrow.
So healthy.
Croissants and water. Just to switch gears, I've been dying to talk to you about this because I don't know if you've been getting served the same content as me, but I keep getting clips about this woman who's pregnant with triplets.
No.
And she's already has a blended family, so I think she's like remarried, and she had 2 kids. Her
Okay.
husband had 2 kids, and now they're
Wow.
having triplets. So that's 7 kids.
Wow.
And I get this woman's content all the time. I'm not mad about it. I should have made that mine. Damn. Just we'll circle back to that, I guess. But I'm not mad about it at all because it's so interesting. And she posted recently, like, guys, we're gonna be a family of 9. Like, what car do you drive? And obviously, I'm intrigued. Like, what do you drive if you have 9 people? You want to know what they drive?
A bus?
You like one of those Sprinter vans
Yeah.
or like an airport van.
Kale Lowry has like 13 kids.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. What
I
does
think she
drive,
actually
a
has 7.
minibus?
I think she has 7.
Wow.
Wait.
But if she has 7 in her, I'm sure she always has somebody with her though too. But isn't that crazy to think about? You have to get one of those vans that pick you up for the airport as
think
like
she
your
has 7.
regular car. But all the comments of people that have that were saying like they love it
Of
because
course
it's like
they do.
better than a van. You could literally fit anything in the entire world. Like
Of
there's so much
course.
space. You could walk in there.
You probably need a permit to drive it. That's crazy.
Oh, that is crazy.
No, I'm kidding. Like, you probably don't, but
Nikki, you know I'm gullible.
I know. Like, whoa.
You can't joke with me.
That one wasn't that deep. Like,
Speaking
I didn't
of
really
gullible,
expect to get you on that one.
do you know what I think about all the time? And Andrew and I always talk about this. And if you don't remember this, I'm actually going to be upset. But right before COVID, me and Nikki and our best friend Sarah, like we all went to Sarah's house for the weekend. And you just had Colin, I think.
Oh, yes, I do remember.
He was a baby. And our friend Sarah had 2 kids at the time, but her son is a little bit older. So he was probably like 9 or something like
Yeah.
that. And we were all staying the night, and he was so excited that we were all there. And he was kind of like the liaison, like of our evening. Like he was like organizing games for us, and like he just like kept our party going.
Which is the best. Like,
No, it
you
was
would
so
think, like,
fun. He was
like, go to bed. Like, no, he was keeping
needed
us
him.
entertained. We had
He was like
drinks
the
flowing.
MC.
It
Yeah.
was the best.
He was the best. But I guess pretty quickly, like he could suss out that I was like the weak link.
Totally.
He could just tell like there's a slight screw ajar in there. And he played the craziest prank on me. He told me that one of the lamps that they had was like a smart lamp.
And
he
this
said
wasn't even in the age of, he invented the smart lamp.
This was 2019.
Yeah, this was like,
Yeah, it was early 2019. So he told me that they had a smart lamp, and if I wanted it to change color, I had to say like, "Okay, lamp," and then pick a color.
you had to go like, lamp.
So I was like, "Okay, lamp, turn blue," and he was like, "I was like, it's not turning blue." He's like, "Oh, you have to say it louder," and I would be like, "Okay, lamp, turn blue."
Lamp.
I was like just yelling at the lamp, and either Sarah or her husband were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, James told me that like you guys have a smart lamp." trying to get it to change color. And they were like, he's messing with you. Like, it's not a smart lamp. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so dumb. So Andrew and I all the time would be like, okay, lamp, red.
That's so funny.
Oh boy. Yeah. Man, I wish I could say things like that didn't happen to me often, but
Yeah,
pretty regular occurrence for me. Okay, should we move into some news?
Can you clip this out? Because I was just going to say, I wish that I didn't shit my pants as often as I do.
We should. I'm not.
That's why I was just like,
You're like, you know what, Brie? It could always be worse.
Something stay inside.
It's not that bad.
No, consider yourself lucky.
That's your millennial urge to relate. Is that I say, oh, I'm gullible, and you shit your pants? Can I please keep that in?
Okay, fine.
We already have finger in the butt. What's a shit in the pants? Okay.
right, let's
move
move
on to some news. Okay. So the news stories that I have are kind of light, but I want to circle back to John Mayer and Kat Stickler.
Yes,
do you guys
please.
remember from last week?
Yes, I've been seeing people commenting about it. What is happening?
Okay, so she finally posted like a video or a TikTok or whatever that was kind of saying like,
Being sarcastic,
like,
right?
Yeah, being sarcastic. Like, wow, imagine if you had really bad anxiety and you woke up one morning to like a million text messages. Like, wow, I could never deal with that if that was me. Like,
Yeah, like, oh, must suck, yeah.
and I did like feel kind of bad because that's the worst. Like, you think everything's fine. You wake up in the morning, you
go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Go to sleep. And you wake up, oh my God. I would be like, oh my God, people love me. Brie would be like, yes.
Oh, that would be my dream. But if you're actually somebody, that's your worst nightmare, you know?
But she's basically saying it's not true.
Well,
Or she doesn't understand.
or she's just saying like, none of your business.
No, she said she doesn't understand like where that's coming from.
Well, there's pictures of them. But anyway,
The photo evidence.
Yeah. So to circle back, a source, in quotes, told US Weekly that basically Kat went through a breakup, I guess, a week ago.
You're lying.
Really
the one
recently.
that she just launched?
Yes. Yeah. So I guess like she went through a breakup and she was looking to have some fun in the dating game. And apparently John Mayer sought her out. The source, again, it literally says the words of the source. So that has to be somebody from Kat's team because this is like where
That's so
who would
weird.
Yeah, so apparently the source also told Us Weekly that he was actively pursuing her and inviting her places and like texting her often, and she's having fun, but she just wants to see where it goes. It's like not that serious. So like the source is Kat's team
In the room.
for sure, right?
The call is coming from in the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, but did she announce her breakup with her boyfriend?
No, but before she posted that video, she posted another video saying like that she was single, like she didn't think she had to say anything because she got like a dramatic haircut. Whenever a girl gets a haircut, obviously it means they're single.
Okay. But you just announced it to us with a beautiful reel, like a touching reel. Now we're invested. Like, yeah, you have to tell us now that it's over. That's part of the game, yeah.
You want to know what this reminds me of? And I
What?
don't know if you were following her. Like, you know, I love this girl, but Amanda
I know.
Stanton,
Yeah.
when she always, like, she would get these, like, boyfriends, which this is
She was
normal, like-
engaged from Paradise to that guy Josh.
Oh my
Remember
God,
that?
They were engaged?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow. I think you're right. But then she had, like, some serious relationships after that. And I feel like it's so hard. Like, you're a single mom. You can't. Like, if you're dating somebody and you really like them, it must be so hard not to introduce them to your kids.
Yeah.
Because that's a big part of your life, and you want to see that dynamic before, like, you're going to keep going.
That's also a big decision to make.
I know.
And
I know.
I don't want to like put judgment out towards her, and this isn't in a judgmental way, but you have introduced your daughter now to several guys that you're posting about on the internet too.
The internet is actually, to me, where it gets messier than, like, the daughter of it all.
Right, because you could have done that all privately and nobody would have even known, and nobody would have been like really, the John Mayer thing would have been like interesting, but it wouldn't have been as much of a thing.
Yeah, because we were like, wait, you just finally, like, showed us, like, your boyfriend that you've been
2
hinting
minutes
at for
ago,
so
yeah.
long. So I guess they broke up right after that.
Damn,
But
the
what I wanted
curse.
to ask you, some people think that like she broke up with him for John Mayer, because if you were dating somebody and you were like you really like them, but you're like, I don't know, they might not be the one. I'm not sure. And you heard like your publicist or whatever told you that John Mayer is trying to get in touch with
Yeah, I'd
you.
fuck
Like,
around and find out.
bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Like, see
If it's
ya
meant
when I
to
see
be.
ya. Yeah.
If it's meant to be, let it free.
Yeah. And it'll find me in my V. He ain't got that 9-inch D.
Clip it. Nikki. Oh, the 9-inch is never going to go anywhere.
My dad
Poor
listened
Travis.
to Andrea's episode, and he was like, I listened to some of your episode, and you were filthy. I was
Oh
like,
my-
really?
Did he listen to the one before?
I'm like, it's not even that bad.
Could be way worse, Dad. That's so funny. But I wonder if that, I mean, obviously we'll never
but
have the answers, but
To
I
answer your
wonder
question,
if,
yes.
I wonder if that's what happened though. Because then make a video about that. Because like,
Wouldn't be mad about it.
no, we make, you go, girl. But you know what's crazy? John Mayer is almost 50. I think he's like
Whoa.
47, which is basically 50.
Yeah. Which is, how old is she? Like our age.
Yeah, maybe
A little younger.
Yeah, a little younger.
She's so cute. Whatever. Good for
She is a
her.
cutie, I
Honestly,
know.
like, hell yeah. Add that notch to your belt.
100%. Do for the plot.
Do it for the grandkids.
Do for all the
You could
Instagram-
tell your grandkids.
Do for the do it for all the content you can make, like Easter egging, like who you're talking about, and when everybody knows you're talking about John Mayer.
Well,
You know.
do it.
Okay.
Right. Like put a song
Again.
over your, like your Alexa.
Your body
play.
is a wonderland.
Yeah. Like in the background, she's like cooking dinner, and it's like on a volume that you could barely hear, but some narc is out there like listen. Oh my god, she's
Okay, lamp,
lamp.
turn down. Okay, so I will keep you guys up to date on all the John
Please.
Mayer and Kat Stickler drama because I'm so into this. Like, can you imagine one day if they go public and like Andy's talking about it on Watch What Happens Live?
I mean, I did say that last episode, and you were like,
I know. Because that would be crazy, but maybe you're right.
It
But
would be
also, I
crazy.
almost feel like John finding a woman that already has kids would be so alluring to him. Mm-hmm. Don't you think?
I just can't believe, like, how did she cross his desk?
Instagram.
Wow. Powerful place.
have no idea.
Come find us.
It is. I mean, hello, Gigi Hadid and Tyler Cameron.
So crazy.
Also, Sarah Hyland and Wells Adams married literally from like Instagram does crazy
Okay.
shit. You know,
Okay.
crazier things have happened. Okay, this next story is so random, but like when we're big famous stars, like this is going to be huge for us.
Wow.
Okay, Netflix is going to begin streaming podcasts on their platform
Oh,
because they have
wow.
a new deal that they made with Spotify starting in 2026.
Okay. I wonder what that's going to look like.
It's I don't know for sure, but what I'm assuming is basically, you know, YouTube is like the main platform if you want to watch podcasts, and I love to watch podcasts, especially like highly produced ones. Like if anybody watches ours, thanks you. Thank you so much. Thanks you, I said. Thank you. It's like so blurry and like it's just there's like kids crafts in the background. But like I like to watch Dax's podcast. I like to watch like if there's a good interview,
good
I
guest,
like
yeah.
to a good guest I like to watch. So this is so smart. Basically, somebody from Netflix was saying that podcasts are just becoming like the new daytime talk show.
Yeah.
So like what's a way for them to like reinvent that mold, and it's to just put them on their app. Like there will be a section, I'm guessing, podcasts, and they're starting with just a couple podcasts, like big podcasts, I guess. I don't like really know any of these, but a lot of sports podcasts, which
Okay.
is smart.
Joe
of them,
Rogan or
'cause
no?
guys will watch that. No, because I don't know who Joe Rogan has a deal with.
Thought it was Spotify.
Yeah, but I don't see him on here. So it's
And
that's
are these people
interesting.
then getting paid from Netflix?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, or if they just get like more ad money. Like it didn't go into the financials, but a lot of sports podcasts that I don't know what any of
Okay.
these are. A lot of like The Ringer. I don't know. Never heard of it. Culture and Lifestyle. Again, haven't heard of these except for the Dave Chang show. Good for him. and then 2 true crime podcasts, one called Serial Killers and one called Conspiracy Theories. But they said
which is
this
very big.
and which
That's
is really
interesting.
smart because I would watch a true crime.
Totally.
And I wonder if they're going to add like imagery to it.
Oh, I'm
So
sure.
instead of it just being like 2 people talking, like they'll add imagery like over about the things that they're discussing.
Yeah, because when I'm pretty sure that the Serial podcast does do like deep dives on cases that have evidence. So I'm sure there's plenty of images to put. And that's so interesting. You know, we love a true crime. People love that.
So smart. And they said this is just the beginning. Those are just their initial selections of podcasts that they pick. But I think they're going to like see how it goes and they'll add more genres.
I love to hear that. That's
Can you
exciting.
imagine like, Giggly Squad like on Netflix?
I would love that.
And then I wonder if it is with Netflix, if they get a big budget where like they could do more things.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about is like with this combination, I don't want Netflix and Spotify to take away from like what everybody loves about podcasts, which is that it's more like raw, it's more genuine, it feels like more natural. And if they start like having quotas or like things that they want you to see or do, like if they start like having more of a hand in how you do your podcast, like that'll be annoying. I hope they're just like they literally just take YouTube and put it on their platform.
Which is kind of messed up to do to YouTube.
Well, somebody has to.
Wow.
You know, like Spotify, you could upload your video to Spotify. I never do because I just feel like who's watching their video on Spotify when you can just watch it on YouTube. If you guys want
Maybe
to,
you
let
should.
me know. I'll put it on
should.
there. But yeah, this is so smart of Netflix. I'm so excited. Like,
Great
big
idea.
moves. Great idea.
They know podcasting is the future. And everybody's like, it's too late
really
to start
is.
a podcast. But like, that's all I listen to. I don't listen to, like, I do listen to music sometimes, but I'd rather listen to a podcast in my car when I'm driving than listen to
too.
music sometimes.
And when I don't have an episode, I'm like, ugh.
Oh, the worst.
Like what? Ugh, I need an episode. Speaking of, like, do you listen to Smartless?
Not really. I've fallen off. I'm big onto Alex Cooper now, and she's doing a lot of Flashback Friday drops
That's a good idea.
now.
Yeah.
And they're great episodes. She just dropped Heidi Klum last week. It was Lucy Hale's interview, which was really interesting.
I used to love Smartless so much, but I feel like they must have taken a big break because every time I look for guests, I'm like, there's only been like 2 new people since like the month before that I checked. I don't know if anyone's got the Smartless tea, let me know, but they are so funny. Like I can listen to those 3. They don't even need a guest.
Oh my God.
And they act like the guest isn't there half the time. I was listening to them they had Kirsten Dunst on, and literally it was like she didn't even have to be there. They were just talking to each other.
They just banter. It's so funny. Jason Bateman is so funny. Sometimes not sometimes, literally all day, every day, me and Bree send voice notes to each other. You can drink your water. I saw you reaching for it. And sometimes we just ramble on and on. It's like, all right, we're like Jason Bateman trying to land the plane here. Like, ask a question because it's just so roundabout.
Yeah, it's so funny. Love those guys. But the last story that I have is kind of
Also,
like big.
wait, Jason Bateman. I told Brie this, but if anybody has watched, what was that movie?
The Black Rabbit.
The Black Rabbit, low key. Addict Jason Bateman is hot. I texted Brie. I was like, Jason Bateman's kind of hot in this. She's like, as an addict? I'm like, yeah.
Little dirty, a little skinny.
I have a type.
That's the vibe, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's sure.
Yeah, there's a
I don't
lid
want
for
to
every
yuck your
pot.
yum.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Sounds good. Moving on. Okay, a lot of Taylor Frankie Paul drama this weekend.
Okay, fill me in because I saw one TikTok and that was it. I didn't really dive deep into it.
It is kind of crazy, and guys, I'm so worried about her as the Bachelorette. Like, I'm really getting this drama. Like, made me really stressed. I can only imagine how ABC feels. But basically, Taylor Frankie Paul from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. She posted a Instagram reel, and it was like of a TikTok from who knows when of like her, Layla, Mackenzie, and then like Mackenzie's friend. I'm not sure what her name is, like Shina, something like that.
Vagina.
Vashina.
Vagina. Smelly eggs.
Smelly eggs. I'm so sorry, Vashina, whatever your name is, but it seems like we're not supposed to like you anyway, according to Taylor Frankie Paul. So, so Taylor posted this TikTok, and over the clip it said like to the girl in the middle. Hold on, I took a picture of it. She deleted it, by the way. Let me just.
She
pull it up.
did?
Yeah, she deleted it. It says, "I'm so sorry, you guys."
I saw Mackenzie just posted a video with this girl not so long ago, so I guess that
Yeah,
they're
so
still friends.
I got the whole tea. Okay, she
gosh,
posted,
good.
just found out the snake in the middle is sleeping with my baby daddy. Meanwhile, crying to me because she got dumped by a married man. Okay, so she posted that with that over it. And then in the caption, she wrote something about like, oh, and Jenna, like, you've been begging me to come on your podcast. Like, nobody listens to you. And Jenna is the girl from last season that also slept with Dakota, allegedly.
Oh, shit.
So I guess this girl who was in the middle is, again, Vashina. She's really good friends with Mackenzie. So Taylor then deleted that, and then people were coming for Mackenzie like, oh, if you knew this, like, how could
Because
you
we're
let
going
her?
to have to call her Vashina every time.
Yeah, her name's Vashina. Yeah. So people are like, Mackenzie, like, how could you do that to Taylor? Like, what a bad friend. And then
Right.
Mackenzie was like,
And you're trying to
I
come
guess
back
she,
into her good graces.
yeah. So I guess then Mackenzie like commented on again like some other TikTok saying like I just found out a week ago. I know that Taylor's getting ready to leave for the Bachelorette and I didn't want to like bring her down. Like trust me, I want to tell her like I don't like being in the middle. Somebody else comment, oh, her name's Miranda, not Mackenzie.
Oh, my God.
We are A+ reporters, you guys.
The source.
The source. I knew Mackenzie didn't feel right.
Just like take what we say like with a grain of salt.
You guys know, yeah. Everything I say, I'm like, allegedly, unconfirmed. It's a rumor.
Half the story's wrong.
Oh my God, that's so
Mackenzie,
funny.
Miranda. She doesn't feel like a Miranda.
No, she's such a Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miranda again, she was like, oh, I just found out. I didn't want to get in Taylor's head, blah, 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 blah. And then Taylor posted again a bunch of pictures of like Taylor and this girl, Vashina, basically saying that like Vashina has been like leeching all over her, trying to be friends with her, which is really creepy behavior considering she was sleeping with Dakota behind
sense,
Taylor's
though.
back.
People are
Yeah.
weird.
She's probably trying to get on the show.
Oh, totally.
And apparently, like, they're filming season 4 right now, and there was, like, a big event where this girl, Vashina, was there, and people are like, why is she filming? But I guess, like, all this information comes out on camera, of course. Wait, but then Chase enters the chat, Miranda's ex, comes to her fence and says, Chase writes, Taylor has a whole-ass boyfriend and is the Bachelorette. Miranda did nothing wrong and has been pissed at Vashina ever since. Because people are like, you know, coming from Miranda because that's like her friend, whatever, like we said. But I'm stuck on the fact that he said Taylor has a boyfriend and is the Bachelorette because, like, I do also kind of think Taylor is like still seeing that guy she was talking about.
Up until she
And
leaves,
then
for sure.
Up until, for sure. Because again, like we said, like Taylor kind of like can't be alone.
Well, Taylor
I think
also,
self-admittedly.
Didn't she self-admittedly say that she asked him if he would fly there at the end? Like, she's not hiding anything.
I know. So then Taylor's sister clapped back, and she said that Taylor doesn't have a boyfriend, but obviously your sister is gonna like back you up.
Yeah,
I
and
need
it's probably
to know the
not her
damage control.
boyfriend. It's the guy that she's like hooking up with every other night. There's no
Until
label
she
on it,
becomes
but they're definitely like
hanging
she's
out.
seeing somebody. Yeah,
Until she becomes the Bachelorette, and like,
but it's
is
also
this guy?
you signed up to be the Bachelorette. You can't now control what Dakota does. But I think she's more mad at the girl than at Dakota. Like, because
feel
like,
like it
who
has
cares?
nothing to do
Dakota,
with
we
Dakota.
expect it.
Yeah, she literally doesn't care. And also, like, in Dakota's defense, like, they're not together. She is literally going to be the Bachelorette.
Yeah,
Didn't
that's what
even
I'm
talk to him
saying.
about it. He can do whatever she wants. But I'm sure Taylor feels like this girl,
Yeah, slimy, snaky.
like, slimy. Yeah,
Like
you want
she
to be my
said, a
friend.
snake.
Yeah, but you're doing this behind my back while you're like hanging all over me, like hyping me up, trying to be close
Weird
to me. It's so
behavior.
creepy.
Yeah.
Ew, get out of here, like leech. But
When does
I
Taylor
wonder
start
if-
filming?
I think right after Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Soon. Yeah, soon. I wonder if this guy is going to be like a part of her storyline. And you know what's crazy is like, if there's ever been even a contestant in the past that was like seeing somebody before they came on the show, it's like in the news as soon as they leave, so much drama. Like they had a boyfriend, they had a girlfriend. And this is kind of like out in the open that Taylor like has this guy.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see what comes of this season.
I'm
She may
nervous.
leave the whole thing. Like, I could see her snapping and
Not
being
even
like,
doing it?
gotta go. No. I mean, like, midway.
Yeah. I think we said that, like either pull a Claire Crowley where she meets somebody night one and that's
I
her
don't think
man,
that.
or yeah, she's just like, these guys are
can't do this.
losers and I
It's too
like this
much.
other guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too much. Taylor Frankie Paul like just cannot not be in drama.
The fact that she's the Bachelorette is so wild. I feel like the
So
Bachelorette knows
wild.
they're going downhill. So they're like, we have to pull our Hail Mary. And, you know, if we go down, we were going down anyway. So
That's true. They're leaning
rock
in.
out with Taylor Frankie Paul.
Yeah. Okay, I don't have any TV show. That's all I have for news, you guys. Sorry, that was like kind of a light week, but you know,
So
still into it. But
we got deep. We got deep there.
yeah, I don't have any TV recs because I haven't really watched anything this week. Do you have any?
No.
There's so much to watch that I'm like, it's hard to.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything
some other stuff in
outside the required viewings.
Which is a
I
lot.
did listen to the Kim Kardashian podcast on Call Her Daddy with Alex Cooper. Brie, I've been like filling
Yeah.
you in on every step of the way. To the start of it was so painful to listen to.
That's what I listened to the beginning. I was like, I'm good.
And then Alex does ask her some interesting questions, and Kim does spill the tea. A lot of Kanye talk. Alex didn't shy away from that. I felt so bad for Kim. Like,
You want to know what it is? I almost just like don't care. Like, what do we not know about Kim that we need to know? Like,
Nothing, really.
she's been on TV for 20 years. Like, we have a whole season of her.
She
every
did
year.
say one interesting thing was that the kids haven't seen, at the time of her filming this, which I think was recently.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She hadn't heard from Kanye in like 2 or 3 months. She said it's been a few
That's
months
crazy.
since he's called the kids.
Wow.
She
That's
goes-
crazy.
She said, I fly them all over the world. It's never been an issue of me keeping the kids from him. They want him. He asked them to go to, he's in Saudi Arabia and he wants to see the kids. I fly them to Saudi Arabia.
What?
I'll fly them to the Maldives. Like, I don't even know where she said, but like, I'm
Yikes.
like, she is so out of touch. I told you, listening to her, I'm like, I can't afford my groceries. And you're talking about how he just like gets rid of 7 Lamborghinis, 5 Lamborghinis in your driveway. She spends
But
$1
this-
million out of pocket on glam.
Yeah, that's crazy. But $1 million when you're like a billionaire
But that's what I'm
is
saying.
really not much.
Share the wealth, please.
Yeah. You know.
Like,
I guess she
always
does what she
thought, like,
can with the Innocence Project, you know?
yeah, but still, like, there's single mamas
Come
out
on
here.
our podcast. That's some
if-
good karma.
I'm like, if I messaged Khloe Kardashian and said, "Hey, Khloe, could you just give me 20,000?" Like, that's like a fart to her.
Yeah, I know.
So, Khloe, if you hear this,
Can you please fart in our direction?
you're right. I'll take 10. I'll take a 10 fart.
But I was going to say that I bet you this interview is getting Kanye activated now. She's going to hear
Yeah.
from him real quick.
Is
I
he
would
still
imagine.
married to that other woman?
I don't think so. I think they got divorced.
Because that was scary also.
That was really scary. Yikes.
The Kim clone. All right, shall
You
we
don't
get
want to
into
do anything with Dancing with the Stars?
No, any of my thoughts were on our social media, TikTok, Instagram. Is there anything you wanted to say? It was dedication week. It was super beautiful. Every dedication was really, really lovely. Some of the loved ones got to join in on the dances, which, hot take, I didn't love.
Well, that's what I was going to say was that, do you follow Morgan P. Talks? Mm-mm. Okay, so we follow her on Not Mad, but she just like commentates on
I know, yeah.
like
Black
like all
hair.
the stuff. And yeah, dark black hair. And she was also saying that like she does not like dedication night, and I guess especially this year because it's like unevenly matched. Like some
Yes.
people have like their dedicated person dance like the whole time. Some people it just like comes in and it's like the vibe was kind of weird. And the emotions are so heightened. And she was saying like if they're heightened to the point where like you feel like you can't even eliminate somebody, like it's almost gone a little too far.
I wonder if they always do that, do you know?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but I was curious about if dedication night is always just kind of like a freebie nice one. But I even said like Elaine's dance, here we are again saying like we weren't going to get into it, and I'm diving deep. She had Chessie on, which was huge for us. You know, we love the Parent Trap, love Chessie, love Elaine. I feel like she's always so good. It felt so lame. Like, and you said you loved it because they were having so much fun.
Yeah, hers was like my favorite. I loved it.
I know, but it just wasn't challenging. Like I want to see her. I posted my scores on my professional ratings on our TikTok, and somebody said that because I was shocked that Dylan Efron got the same score as Robert Irwin, whose dance was incredible. I loved Robert Irwin's. It was so beautiful. And they were like, oh, well, Dylan danced almost the whole time with his little sister. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't care. Like, oh, so he should get bonus points because he danced with his little sister?
It's like having a handicap or something.
Yeah, like that's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. But which I guess is why maybe they didn't eliminate anybody because they knew it was like so skewed.
Yeah, they were like, oh, Robert danced with a professional the whole time. I'm like, as he should. It's the show we all are watching.
It's Dancing with the Stars.
Right. I get it. It was all very nice though.
Yeah.
But you know, Andy's time is coming. There are definitely some people that I would not be mad about seeing go.
Yeah. They gotta chop some out.
Still Team Wit.
I'm excited for Wicked Night though. Like I feel like everybody is gonna freaking bring it.
Is that what next week is?
Yeah, and John Chu is a guest judge.
Oh my god, I cannot.
The director of Wicked. It's gonna be so good. Like
speaking of judges, goodbye, Carrie Ann. Goodbye.
I guess she like addressed some of the controversy, saying like, "You don't have to agree with like my opinions."
But she's nasty and not helpful and not right.
She's not right. Like the way she talks,
and she hates Alex. Like you just hate to see a young, thriving, hot young thing.
Even though we were literally shitting on Alex for like the first 2 weeks,
but
not her, the chemistry.
And her dancing, but like since then she has improved so much, and they fucking love Dilwyn.
Dilwit.
What are we special for? It says you dimwit. They love Dylan Efron, and it's like he's the favorite. He could do no wrong.
He is. He's like the darling for sure.
Of course, but
I know. Okay, let's just segue right into Special Forces. We both watched today, so it's like fresh in the noggin. First challenge, they had to propel off a giant dam or whatever and remember a passcode. I guess this was like their mental challenge. I was like, this is the mental challenge? Like what's the physical challenge before we knew what it was? I was like, oh my God.
Rappelling is so my worst fear. I've done it on vacation.
Oh yeah, you
like once or twice.
Yeah.
The worst thing I've ever done.
Everybody did like a really good job.
Really good job.
Oh my God, Brianna Chicken Fry like crushed it.
Yeah.
Like obviously Sean, Jesse, like they just like with ease came right down there. Even Andrew, who like the whole episode was about Andrew and Ravi, but he did a good job too.
Yeah, he did great. Everybody just wasn't scared. I thought there was a preview of somebody like falling on the rappel, but I guess not. So then when Andrew was going, I thought he was going to shit the bed. I thought for sure like he wasn't going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
But again, we always say Sean is such a beast. She literally is like blinders on. Leave me alone. He's like, hey babe. And she's just like ready to go.
The second challenge, they had to navigate through a claustrophobic tunnel while like fake bombs were going off. Could never. They're each, and there was also like they broke into teams and there was like a team leader. But if I was the leader and I had to go first, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I really don't know.
I wouldn't have been able to do it if I was the last one, the middle one, none of them. Like that.
Maybe if I was last because you could see the out. Like you could always backpedal the middle first.
Yeah, you're stuck.
And like, how did Nick Young fit through there? They didn't even show. This is like the first episode. They barely showed him. I was like, how did that guy get up there?
I know. It's It was crazy. It was such a tiny spot. I was wondering if there was somehow a way that they could lift the top off. Because what if you really had a panic attack in there and couldn't get out?
I feel like there was, because the whole time, like the DS people were running alongside it. And like
Yeah,
I feel
there
like
were holes on the side, but
there had to have been like that's too much. That's almost too much of like a risk liability, because I'm surprised nobody did have a freaking panic attack.
Gia
They kind
did.
of like
Can I just say that Gia is such a beast?
she's really impressing me.
I can't believe, even in the previews for next week, she's
Yeah.
running, she is lugging things.
She's locked in.
The fact that she didn't quit, she was really having a panic attack and didn't quit. She just got in there. I'm Team Gia.
Me too. I'm Team Gia. All for Johnny Manziel to shit the fucking bed in the
shit the
last second.
I understand though. He was going through it. But that's his biggest issue.
They
is that
already got out. They just had to go run to the freaking thing.
the guy was like, "Please don't do it." Like the staff
He's like, last chance.
He's like, "Please, you really want to?"
Yeah.
Like at this point, you're out for air. You're breathing.
Yeah.
Like take a minute is what I think the DS was saying.
Yeah.
Give yourself a chance.
He was like, there's 3 meters left. Like, you're right there. But after Johnny Manziel quits, which was seriously shocking, especially because they went first. So I'm sure everybody else was freaking out. Like, wow, this guy didn't even finish. He quit. Like, what are we going to have to do? But then for him to say that, like, in his confessional, whatever you call it, like, this is something he has always struggled with, is like he's like mentally weak. And it shows, and I almost felt bad. Like, this is your one chance to redeem yourself and work over that, something that you know is like your biggest issue, and like you still couldn't do it. Like, he is probably
Well, that's why it's an
himself
issue
in the
for
ass.
him.
Yeah, it's tough. Like, that was hard to watch, actually. Like, I was
was
like,
hard to
wow,
watch.
Johnny.
Yeah, that was sad.
Thanks. It
One
was
of
sad.
the staff was like being really rough with Brianna Chicken Fry. Did you see that?
They all are.
When she was getting into the tunnel, she was having like a bit of a freak out as well. And he like grabbed her and pushed her down and like kept hitting her and was like shoving her into the tunnel. It was really aggressive. I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't know
feel like they
did
kept
anybody
telling
else see that?
I didn't see that. I feel like they kept telling somebody to shut up.
Well, that's like,
Yeah, they always do that. But I'm just like, Jesus.
they were really rough with her. I was like, God damn.
They were really rough. But they did focus a lot on Ravi Patel this episode, who like I'm very unfamiliar with. And it's almost like annoying that they focus each episode on somebody, because we don't get to know them before. Like, we know Andrew East because like we follow them, like we've been following them for a while on Instagram, but I don't know Ravi. So then even when they were saying that like he's kind of like a shit talker and like this silly guy, I was like, oh, I thought you were like so quiet and like we haven't even seen you speak. Like, where did this side of you come from?
Yeah.
But then when he had his like meeting where he had to like dive deep on kind of
was
like
sad.
his issues, so sad. Trigger warning. Like him and his wife lost their child 5 days after she was born. They had like a daughter that was a couple years old already, and just like dealing with that is
I can't even imagine.
everybody's worst nightmare. And he was saying that he had a lot of guilt being at Special Forces because like he like left his wife at home. I don't know when this happened, even if it was years ago.
He said
like,
a couple years ago.
Yeah, even if it is like your bond and your relationship, I'm sure changes at that point where like she's probably worried sick about him, and he like I feel like he felt guilty because he liked being there.
He did. He said that. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. He said he could make it to the end, and I thought once he said that, I was like, oh, he's going to be gone this episode, but he's still there.
No, his issue was just the shit talking. That's what they were trying to.
Oh my God, is annoying.
When just back to the rappel real fast and talking about like dimwit and the things that they say to them, I was pissing in my pants during the rappel when Jesse James Decker was going, and he goes, "Look over your right," and she keeps looking over her left, and I'm like, "Girl, that's your left," and he says, "That's your left, you coconut," in his like mean British, "That's on your left, you coconut."
That's so funny.
So funny. That line killed me.
I guess what Ravi was trying to say, what they were trying to show, is that like whenever they get a little bit of alone time with one of the DS, they try to like break them a little bit. Like the contestants try to like make them laugh or
Yeah.
like get them to be unserious, which I feel like I would do that too. But and I'm sure they give into it a little bit, but they're probably like after a while like, okay, dude, like shut up and go down the wall.
The whole point is that you're supposed to understand the severity of what the people in the special
Yeah.
forces go through. It's not,
Exactly.
they want to get you into that mindset.
Yeah.
We didn't see the soccer player not one time.
Oh,
I forgot that
I
she
know.
existed. I forgot that you existed
I
until the
know.
previews. I was like, oh my God, she's still there.
That's
Not one
it- that-
time.
That's what's weird. Like they do that a lot. Like they never show Mark Estes.
I was just thinking of him. Even
Ever.
Jesse James Zucker's husband. What the hell's his name?
Oh, Eric Decker.
Yeah.
Okay, so this brings us to the Andrew East of it all. The whole season, whenever they show him, they basically like have been alluding to this moment where they're going to have a big conversation where Andrew basically feels like inferior to Sean. He talked about his football career. Basically, I didn't know anything about his football career, but he basically said like his rookie year, he like got pushed off the team after 3 months because he like shit the bed, which that's a tough pill to swallow. Like
Right.
you make it to the NFL and you last 3 months.
Yeah.
And then you marry like this huge Olympic star, like that the world loves and is like the best in their
Yeah.
field.
It's so opposites, but
I know.
opposites attract. And I'm sure that
They do.
he supports her in a way that, you know, she's not competitive all the time, like when she's a mom and stuff, but like he brings the fun, he brings
Yes.
the lightness. Like not everything is so serious. I was actually shocked to hear him share that he wants to help others win. He's like, I don't really care about winning, like, which surprised
know.
me as an athlete and as Sean's husband because she's so competitive. But they are the complete opposites. He was saying he doesn't believe in himself at all to like be a leader, which was sad because he shit
is
the bed.
sad.
And Sean is like, I gave everything up. I kind of know that I'm like the best at what I do. And she's so hard on herself in the complete opposite end of the spectrum.
Exactly. They're both so hard on themselves. I actually am interested to listen to their episode breaking down this episode because I feel like Andrew is like so self-aware.
Yeah.
That I imagine he probably dives really deep into this on the episode. But it was kind of like sad to see. Honestly, that's probably why he didn't make it in the NFL because he doesn't have like that competitive need like Sean does.
He's
And
a lover.
I wonder if, yeah, he's a lover. And I wonder if when they met, she was like this big alpha dog. Mm-hmm. Or if they're both just like, she was like coming down from being who she was and it was just like light and happy. And now that they're like this deep into marriage, like those roles are coming out more, you know?
Yeah.
Where I wonder
know.
if she's like, okay, like step it up, dude. And he's like more passive.
Right. That she finds that like not as attractive, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe she like didn't know that side. Like when they first, I mean, they've been together for a long time and
But
they like
they're
always
both-
talk about their counseling and stuff. But
Yeah, they're both like super athletic. You know, they both
Yeah.
share that passion. They just do it differently.
they do
She's
differently.
just like
but
a super beast, and he's like,
exactly. But you know what
happy
I
to
was going
play
to say?
ball.
Like, he's not competitive, but the way he talks about himself and relationship with Sean is like he puts himself in the box as Sean's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like
he's self-conscious a little bit.
he's self-conscious and like he cares more about what Sean thinks of him than what he thinks about himself. And that's like too much pressure to put on Sean. Like his self-worth cannot rely on how she sees him. So I would imagine for her, that's
a
probably
little ick.
so frustrating. Like, dude, like you don't need to come over me after you propel the wall to hear me say like, good job.
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah.
But it's kind of like that a little bit.
Yeah.
And I wonder if going through this together has helped him like work through that.
Yeah. I want to listen to that episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen. Maybe I'll listen to tomorrow because I'm sure like they dive so deep on that. So yeah, next week's episode, like, I guess we'll see what happens. I was wondering though, like, if you fail like every mission, could you still win at the end? Because like Nick Young, I think this is the first thing he won that he was on
I
the
have
team
so
for.
many questions about this show. do you win? Like, is there one survivor at the
Yeah.
end? Can they eliminate people? They said that they were going to have to turn something up. Last episode, did we get anybody to leave?
Yeah, we got Juicy Jessie.
Oh, okay. But it's a little slow. We have so many
Yeah.
contestants still. It's a little slow to have like one
Yeah.
trickle off every episode.
They're gonna have to do like these people are tough, so
Very.
they're gonna have to do something really crazy to like knock a bunch out.
Yeah, they got Brittany out. That's, it's not going to be that easy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that brings us to the biggest treat of our whole week. I almost feel bad that like by the time our episode comes out, like Salt Lake City is already almost like a week old. Like, guys, trust me, if we could always do twice a week episodes, we would, but right now it's just too difficult. But Real Housewives of Salt Lake
So
City,
good.
it's almost like not even fair to call it like it's a reality show that feels
Fake. It feels like
Fake.
SNL.
yes.
It feels like it's a
yes.
skit. It can't be real.
Everything
These
feels
women
like-
can't be real. The way they're dressing can't be real. The way things are fighting about, the way that they fight, black cards flying, horse memorabilia flying.
God,
There's
it's
Terrence
so
the psychic
funny.
medium doing
know.
readings. There's flowers that look like they're off the shelf from Michael's. Like, it's too much for the brain.
You know
to
what I
handle.
need? I need a show about the producers and like the people filming
Behind the
Real
scenes.
Housewives of Salt Lake City because
'Cause
like
it's
I
special.
need behind the scenes of them decompressing after
Right.
this filming scene, them talking about it and like all of their thoughts and like I need to hear from them after every time they film because what do they think? Like it's so crazy.
It's wild. What's wild is that this whole episode is filmed at one table. We didn't
I
leave
know.
this place. The entire episode is shot in one setting.
It's really, I saw so many people saying like this needs to be put on Broadway. Like this
A
is
musicale. Yes.
this is theater, this is a musical. Like musical
The
theater
lines.
schools need to add this to like their repertoire of like acting. They need to like put this scene like in something, like study this. Like this was art. This episode was art. And just like
mean-
the cinematic, like
Yes.
everything, the aesthetic.
Even Mary came and gave us her all.
No, even the woman, like the wine tasting
Oh my
woman,
God.
like
Hilarious
give her an award.
comedy.
So funny.
When she comes over and she goes, "I do have another serving of wine." Like,
No, like this episode was so.
real.
I didn't get through. I started watching it again at the gym because I was like, there's so many things being said. I missed so much. I had to go back and like rewatch it. I'm gonna finish it too.
I'm
but
telling you, we have to make slides of all the lines. The things that they
know,
were
it's so
saying.
hard. So crazy.
Angie told Lisa she looks like she got stuck in a wind tunnel from
I
her
know.
facelift. And Lisa says that she didn't get a facelift. She only has 12 threads on each side. Like, what?
No, she has 6 threads on each side. 12.
Oh,
total.
just 12 total. 12 total.
Yeah,
I
yeah, 12
misunderstood.
total. Yeah,
12 would
and
be
she
a lot.
does not look like she went through a wind tunnel. By the way, like
No, she looks
Lisa
like
looks
right and
like a
tight.
regular person. Yeah,
Well,
like
not
she
like a
looks
regular
good.
person.
But she looks good. She doesn't look
Yeah.
like overdone or crazy. Okay, so I did make an outline just to try to like go through a little bit, but obviously we're going to be all over the place. So the only part of the episode that wasn't filmed in the scene was when Whitney is like teeing up the garden party. And again, she's saying she wants to have a party to like get back to her truest self when she was her happiest. Like, and
Yeah.
like it was nice the first couple episodes, but yeah, like we know Whitney, like we've got it. And then she went and watched What Happens Live, and she was like saying the same thing. I saw another interview where she's like, "I think people like me because I just like lean into my authenticity." I'm like, okay,
We get it.
like we're getting.
Did she go back to blonde? Let's go back to blonde
She
before
did.
we put in the stripper pole. Because I can't take one more episode of the copper hair.
The copper hair. I know. Oh my God. So funny. Again, just the juxtaposition of this 45-minute screaming match happening with like these really emotional tarot card readings. But you know what? If we did not have those tarot card readings, what would this episode have been?
Fists, tables flipping.
It would have been like obnoxious. It would have been too
It was.
much.
It actually was, though.
It was getting out of control.
I love Angie. She didn't stop. She had
No,
to. She needed
She was a dog with a
a
bone.
muzzle.
Yeah.
She was out of control.
She needed Muzzy's muzzle.
She needed Muzzy's muzzle.
Okay, so we start the lunch with Mary rolling up and giving context about the venue and literally being disgusted that this
Disgusted.
is where Whitney chose to have her garden party because I don't know if it's like the husband or the wife like killed the other
Yeah,
one
the
and
whole family.
themselves in front of the dog, and the dog's like never been the same.
Do you know what I was thinking?
What?
We need the dog psychic from OC to come and do a session with the dog from
You're
Salt Lake City.
so right.
The
We
crossover.
do. We need to know.
We
What
need
has
to
that dog
know.
seen? So true. That's so funny. They should do that. And then like we sit down for their wine tasting lunch, and Angie starts talking about how she's like trying to sell her house. She wants to move to like, I don't know if she was trying to say like downsize her life, but she was like, have a modern house and like a little yard. Like, what does that even mean?
I think
Like,
she wants like more farm, like us
like a
all.
simpler she wants a simpler life. And then this is why Brittany's on the show, because she immediately starts looking up the Zillow and like roasting the listing. To me, that was so funny because like everybody wants to do that when they hear someone's house for sale. Like, how much is it? What's the square footage? What are the pictures? Like, have you dropped the price? How long has it been on the market? And Brittany, like,
Does it right then and there.
she has no shame.
But it was such a minuscule part of the episode. It's just
I
like
know.
she was trying so hard to like be relevant. It's not.
I know, but then it led to them fighting over the richest zip code in Utah, or Salt Lake City, which was
And that's what started the whole fight.
no. What started the whole fight was that Meredith decided
Oh, yes.
to
Yes, yes,
speak
yes.
for the first time in 4 episodes. She
Yes.
decided to wake up for 1 second just to like let Lisa know that Angie told her that
Yes,
Lisa was
yes,
trying to
yes.
start drama, and then
And
Whitney.
Satan over there looks like she does.
But as I predicted, Meredith does not care. She
Yeah.
literally could care less. She just like had to do her job and bring it up. But that's what sparked the whole fight.
Wow. Yes.
Isn't that kind of crazy though? Just that one thing. And like we just said, like Angie was actually being unhinged. Like I would never think that Lisa would look like the reasonable calm one, but she really
No.
she like actually was. I feel like she was
Brie?
trying to just like end it.
No, we're reaching here. She was going back and forth. It was a battle of just the problem is neither of them are going to shut up. They're just going back
Yeah,
and
I
forth,
know.
back and forth. And
I
the
know.
insults that Lisa was slinging at Angie, they're just so first grade. Like, shorty, shorty. Like, what? That's your biggest
but-
insult that you're
I know, but
calling her
Angie's-
shorty? And
But then Angie's like, "You shop at Nordstrom? That's
Angie's
not like a
well, I'm
good
3 inches
insult."
taller than you. What the fuck are we fighting about? Like, what? And then Angie starts throwing her black cards.
That was
But like,
crazy.
great. I'm so happy that you have black cards in your
Yeah.
name. That's still Lisa is saying that somebody else, Soup Man, paid for your trip.
But no, it doesn't even matter because she's saying, I guess Suitman paid for your trip, but then Angie paid him back. Like, what if he wanted to get points? Like, do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, why is that such a big deal? It's not like somebody actually paid for her trip. Like, they put it on a card and she basically paid them back in cash. Like,
Right.
hello, points. Like,
Yeah.
that's probably why they have a black card. You need to have a certain amount on that card every year to keep it.
They're so crazy.
Like, there's no tea there. Like, that's not even a dig. That's not even drama.
But the fact that she had just black cards flying and poor Mary was frantically picking up the cards, like, put that back in your bag. Like, what are you doing? Unhinged. Angie didn't,
I know. Poor Mary, like, the whole episode.
yeah. She really gave
Just
us
to, like,
her
see
all.
your
Like,
best friend. Like,
and I think she's done
They-
with her now.
I know you didn't watch last season, but Mary kind of has this.
Sisterhood with Angie.
Yes, but she also has this pattern where like she would rather just like walk away than fight for something. And last season she was kind of trying to like push Angie away, and Angie like really fought for their friendship. She was like, "No, I'm not going to back down and like walk away because it's tough. Like that's not what real friends do." And I do feel like in this moment, like I could tell that Mary was so annoyed and just like annoyed with Angie and felt like Angie was in that moment like pushing away the only person who is her friend. I wish that Mary almost showed Angie the same grace that Angie showed her, where it's like, this is not Angie's best hour. She's not
Right.
in sound of mind right now to even comprehend what you're saying. So if you're going to hold this against her now, like, and ruin your friendship over Angie's actions here, like, that's a little unfair.
It's a little unfair, and it's almost using as an excuse to like push somebody away.
Exactly, which is what Mary does. But I hope that they come back from this, because Mary was trying to say to Angie, like, what you're fighting over is not that deep. It's like, okay, so if you agree it's not that deep, you're going to lose a friendship over this?
Right. Because she
It's not
snapped
that
at
deep.
you. Right.
Yeah. When
She's
she
like a
would, she
dog
would
in
have
blind
snapped at,
rage.
yeah, she would have snapped at anybody.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about Bronwyn's reading with Terrence, because I feel like it was kind of like out of line. Did you
Yeah.
not think that was crazy?
Like, you're not a medical professional. Like, you're basically saying to make peace with your mom and like that she's gonna die soon. Like, you're focusing
Or
on
not
your
even that
dad.
she's going to die. He was like, there is life there, but not like a full recovery. What the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
Like, what does that mean?
Like,
But he
I listened to,
seemed like he was full of shit and totally like
you
playing
think
off
so?
their. Yeah. I think he was playing off of what they said, because when they said like when he was talking to Angie and he said the thing about the injury, and she like kind of panicked, and he's like, oh, but it could be about the horse. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like he just kind of was like, Meredith gave him nothing. She was just like,
Well, that's Meredith.
yeah, right.
But then Lisa, as soon as she says the word husband, she starts crying.
Well,
Like,
poor
there
Lisa.
is
That was
something going
psychotic.
on there.
She was in a stage 10
I know.
fight. Was
Yeah.
still fighting as she walked in the door. This woman hadn't even taken a breath of air. She was still fighting
I know.
as she's sitting. And she's like, imagine you're that hyped up and now you have to sit down with this guy for a reading. Like, of
Yeah.
course you're going to start crying the second they say anything. And she was just like, yup, that's right, that's right, that's right. Like,
And
I feel like
especially because John is like untouchable for her. Like, nobody can talk about John, let alone like some random person. Like, she holds John so close to her chest.
yeah, very
But-
protective.
Again, I feel like this is what all the ladies are saying, is like, obviously, like, Lisa has issues going on, like, in her life, in her marriage. Like, why not talk
Right.
about it? Like, that's what friends are for. Obviously,
Not
you guys
only-
are on TV, but
Not only talk about it, but don't pretend like you're perfect.
yeah. But she can't help herself. Like, Lisa is the one that stayed the most the same since season 1. I think as the audience, though, like, we've just come around to like to know her is to love her and to just understand her for she is. Every other housewife, I feel like, has changed so drastically that like they're not even the same person. Like, my friend Megan started watching from season 1. She just caught up. And like, I was telling her, I was like, just so you know, like, whoever you like or don't like at the beginning is not going to be who you like or don't like now. Like, they are completely different people.
Yeah.
Which is, again, kind of ironic that now Whitney's trying to go back to who she was. Like,
Yeah.
it's
So
just
she can't
so
stop talking
crazy.
about it.
I know, she can't stop talking about it. I don't even know, like, I feel like when they show the preview for next week, like, we're still here.
I don't think we left, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I think
like,
we were, people were starting to trickle out
yeah,
and drop
yeah.
like flies during, whose reading was it? Was it
I think they did-
Whitney's?
Oh, Whitney's.
Which is
yes,
so rude. Like, this
Yeah.
poor girl, like, really is a believer and, like, set this whole thing up for you guys.
Well, she was trying to, like, you know, or like help bring down all the drama for the lunch. Everybody really gave it a fair shot to break up the fight, but there was no breaking it up, and it was to the point of no return. I'm glad like Lisa left.
I hope that we can come back from this, because while it was entertaining to watch that, I
Yeah.
don't think I can watch just screaming for 45 minutes
I know.
once a week. Like, I hope we can recover from it.
But
And I hope
the
we do
episode-
find out about Suit Man. Like,
I know.
what's that about?
I don't think that will like ever come up again.
Wait, can I just say one funny thing?
Of course.
Heather was like obsessed with touching this guy. Did you catch that? She just kept saying, do we hold his hands? Like, are we going to hold hands with him? She said it probably 2 or 3 times. And then as soon as she met him, grabbed his hand when she left.
She wants him to feel her energy.
Yeah, yeah. She was really all about it. But I would have to
know,
make a
but it-
meme of like her every time, or clips of her every time she said that she wanted to touch his hand.
We didn't even get her like reading.
Oh, did we not?
Not really.
There was too much happening.
Yeah, there's too much happening. Can you imagine? I'm sure like every like woman as as they got further down the list, thought that after their reading, like, there's no way the fight would still be going on. Like, you imagine how shocking that must have been to walk out. You're like, you guys are still fighting?
Still going.
But at least it ended, like, on a light note with Brittany calling Jared on speakerphone and Bronwyn, like, hijacking the phone call. Because it's like, oh, just what we need to hear from fucking Jared. Great. Top it off.
I love Bronwyn, you know.
Me too.
She
Love
needed to do
Bronwyn.
that. And they were like, Bronwyn? That's something that I would have done. Like, word vomit. Can't help it.
Also,
and everybody would be like, Nikki.
Kind of sketchy, though, that they flash back to Jared filming a scene with Whitney's husband. Because it's like, you want to be on the show. Mm-hmm. That's what's so sketchy. And he's, like, painting Brittany to be in the bad light when it's like, I mean, not that Brittany's a saint, but I think Jared's like a freaking lunatic.
They are
Bad
toxic.
vibes. So toxic. Oh my God. Like, she couldn't even make it 24 hours.
That's pathetic.
That's like actually sad. Like,
That's high school toxicity.
Yes.
You should not be a grown ass woman behaving like that.
So immature. And they flash back to like her saying basically for the last year she has been talking to her daughters.
Yeah.
Like last year we didn't know why, but now that we know it's literally because of Jared. Like you've gone a whole year like with your relationship on the rocks with your kids because of this fucking loser.
Yeah,
like,
that's a problem that you can fix.
And like what would she say to one of her daughters if they were in a relationship like this? Mm-hmm. Like it's really crazy, like cuckoo. Mm-hmm. Whew. All right, anything else for... I mean, there's like so much there, like again with the one-liners, but
so much with the one-liners. I'll try to make something for you guys just so we can have it all in one central location.
It was again another funny line was when they did say "Soup Man," and then Mary goes, "Soup Man, I'm starving." It's like, oh, speaking of soup, I'm so hungry.
When Mary was killing it this episode when she called Meredith
funny.
a walking virus. And couldn't stop laughing at her. Literally, like, hand slapping her knee, laughing about Meredith's outfit, calling her a walking virus.
So funny. But I loved Bronwyn's, like...
Of course.
Yeah.
She is just so crazy.
They're all crazy.
Where do they all find these outfits? But Bronwyn particularly.
Well, she's best friends with that designer, Christian Siriano.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So I think she wears a lot
millennial throwback.
Yeah. Exactly. So I think she wears a lot of his stuff.
Oh, love.
Like they are besties. Yeah. Tight.
Oh my God. Great. Love it.
Like he was on Watch What Happens Live and she was in the audience. Or vice versa. Like she was on and he was in the audience. They're really good friends. Love.
Slay.
Okay. That brings us into, I guess, the end of the episode.
On such a high note, as we always do. Well, the good news is we're one episode closer to it ending.
I know. We're on to Real Housewives of Orange County. I did post a poll and then I deleted it, but to see like who's still watching, and people are still watching it. So like this is for you guys. We're so close to the end. Let me know, like, are you guys enjoying the end of the season? Like I want to know what other people think of this season. Like it started off on such a high and then it just like has been dragging ass, honestly, since they got rid of Katie. Because like that was the big drama. And obviously, like, we couldn't drag that out for 6 more episodes, but then it's like, I feel like even amongst all the women, they're like, okay, well, where do we go from here?
Well, you know what we've dragged out for 12 years? Tamara and Gretchen, and we're still here.
I know.
So.
I know.
Over it.
Well, we start off this episode with the fake bridal shower, which was nice. But
so
Jen
weird,
in her, so weird, but Jen in her confessionals, like, always says, she's like, I don't know why it's so crazy. I have these like voices like just telling me like not to get married or not to do this, but like it's so weird.
Right.
It's like, no, Jen,
just
that's
like a weird little
gut.
thing about me. Yeah. Right,
that's
exactly.
called your instincts. Like listen to your intuition. And like I have come around a little bit on Ryan. I think because they haven't really been showing. They're not like shoving him down our throats this season like they did last year.
And when they do, they're very pleasant scenes. I'm like, okay, he like really loves her.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
like,
they're sweet.
They're still not married. So I hope that Jen actually is just going to be engaged forever. Like, there's no need to get married. Like, he already treats you and your kids like family.
Right. You don't need to intertwine now finances, legal.
And all the kids, like, so messy.
It can get
like,
messy, yeah.
just keep it as is. Like, and she literally has brought it up like for the past 15 episodes. Like, that's your answer, Jen. Like, we're not going to judge you if you don't get
Right.
married. Like, we are going to be so happy that you made like the first
Big
right
girl
decision.
yeah.
Big girl decision. Like, do it. Like, this is our, like, we're giving you permission, Jen, not to marry Ryan. And like, it's okay to still be together. Don't worry about it.
Totally.
Yeah, just follow your gut.
Are Gina? Oh, I was gonna say are Gina and Travis married, but they're not because of the ex.
No, all the stuff. Because I don't think he's like officially divorced.
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so after that like weird bridal shower, we do have like a scene of Eddie and Tamra, and I posted on our stories
His
like
designated
Eddie,
outfit.
like, do you feel that way?
I didn't realize that. No, but
I have
that's
to
so
pull up a
funny.
slideshow of that because I swear at the cowboy party he was wearing that exact outfit, and it's like, you can change. Like, just wear a t-shirt. I'm like, and also like, who is this Eddie? I feel like he was like the gym bro, like, you know, like cutoffs. Like, he looks so tired.
I was
and
gonna
just,
say he
like,
looks old.
He looks so fucking over it. He's like, oh, I have to be at lunch with like my wife that's just about to like yell at me.
Yeah.
But so proud of Eddie for actually calling Tamra out on her bullshit, even though it was kind of sad because Tamra, again, like bragging about going to therapy, but like not putting that to use to the person that it matters the most, like your husband. He was basically telling her, like, the way you speak to me is not okay. The way you speak to people is not okay. Like, you should not be drinking. And she was like, well, sorry, like, that's not going to change anything. And he said in that conversation, like, I don't appreciate the way you speak to me. And then she ends the conversation with a dig, basically saying, like, well, you live your life like an only child. And then it's just like the cycle never ends because then it's just like passive aggressive. Like, I feel like when your relationship gets to that point, like, ooh, it's a scary place to be.
Which is why if you're showing that crack to the public, imagine what the cracks are behind closed doors. That's what you're willing to show. It's probably not, like you said, it's not a great place to be.
I wonder if at the reunion, like, Andy will touch on it, and I wonder if, like, maybe they've gone to therapy together.
I was going to say, yeah, right. You love therapy, maybe
it would probably
couples,
help.
yeah.
Because
they've also been together for a very long time, you know, so it gets to a place.
That's what I was going to say, like, where it's like, you don't want to listen to the other person.
Right.
You know? You're just like, shut up. Like, just do whatever I say.
Yeah. And especially because it's not her first marriage. They don't have kids together. You know, it's a very different dynamic.
That's so true. And I almost feel like that's how Lisa feels with John, where it's from Salt Lake City, where she was saying, like, they're not on the same page. Because I feel like in Lisa's mind, it's like, yeah, John needs to get on my page.
Right. Yes, very much so.
I feel like Tamara's the same way. Like, okay, Eddie, like, come on my page. Like,
right, but Eddie won't.
No, he won't.
Eddie's like a man who's stuck in his ways. Yeah, he doesn't want to be flexible.
Yeah. He doesn't want to be drunk all the time, like cursing at people and like causing drama for fun. That's not his vibe.
Weird.
Yeah, so weird. The next thing I want to say is, like, I've loved getting to know more about Heather this season. Like,
well, you know, I'm a Heather stan.
I didn't know like anything about like her family, like her growing up. Like, so interesting. So, like, of course she was like grew up wealthy, but like her family like living in Amsterdam, and they flash back to her dad. I was like, I don't remember ever seeing your dad on the show.
I don't remember seeing either of her parents, but I didn't realize that he had since passed. But when they showed, I guess it was definitely several seasons ago, I was like, wow, they look amazing.
And she looks so much like her dad.
She looks like both of, like, but she has also that same style as her mom.
Yes, she does. And then we get, like, again, this episode was like honestly pointless. But
also
there
love
was, like,
that she's a stoner.
Few pockets. I know, love, and that's why her and Gina are friends.
Mm-hmm. But she's the kind of stoner that they were smoking at that lunch when they do go to Amsterdam. Just sorry to jump ahead there. And she's just like somebody who, you know, like sometimes when you get high and you're like worried and like being weird and panicky, like not even like panicky, but just like maybe you're in your head and like you're talking different than you normally would, or like feel like you're rambling like I am right now. Like, I feel like Heather doesn't do that. Like, she's still the same calm, cool, collected Heather. Like, just stoned.
She's just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stoned.
Because she's rich out of her ass. Like, what's there to worry about?
Exactly. She doesn't care. And like she doesn't cause drama anyway. So
Yeah.
what's going to be different when she's high? Like she's like kind of an observer, you know? And
And
when
she's-
she speaks, like I feel like people listen.
I don't want to say she's always right, but she's always firm in her conviction, and she doesn't go, well, besides Tamara, like sometimes she does play favorites, but she will call
Yeah.
people out when they need to be called out, and she will stand on the side that's right, that she thinks is right at least.
I agree. All right, let's just get to Amsterdam. So even in Amsterdam, we're talking about Temecula. Emily was actually like, she was like stirring the pot too close to the sun.
Okay.
Like we said this last week.
Emily is such a shit stirrer. She doesn't even lube you up. All of a sudden, she just
really
freaking
doesn't.
launched into. So Shannon, did you think Tamara was being shady? Like, doesn't even ease in.
I know, like everybody was having a nice time. Like we said last week, like not every fart needs to be a storyline or be a
Right.
fight. Like Emily, like just can we just have fun?
We already saw
She's
that
doing too much.
yeah, that friendship isn't coming back. We don't need to keep talking about it and pushing it.
I did want to say though, even at the end when Emily brings up like, oh, was Shannon throwing that bridal shower like to be a good friend or to like make
Yeah.
herself look good or as implying that it was like manipulative, like a power move of Shannon, like Shannon's alone. She's fucking
Yeah.
bored. She has money to blow. She wanted to do something nice. There's no malintent behind that. And
I didn't think so at all.
like is that going to ruin the trip now?
No, that was such a weird comment. Like, just because you hate
So
her, that
weird.
was not a nice comment. She put that on, I feel like, out of the kindness of her heart to do something nice for Jen.
No, that was crazy. And then basically
Who said
like,
that? Two people said that. Tamara
Emily and Tamara.
Oh, and Emily.
Yeah, of course.
Shocker.
But really, like nothing much happens this episode. It was just like a filler episode. Just give us the finale because they keep saying something crazy happens in Amsterdam. And in the preview, like they didn't really show anything happening, but they didn't show Gretchen at all. And I do feel like whatever happens has to do with Gretchen. So
Well, there's no way that we can get through an entire trip with Tamara and Gretchen not going at it. So they
That's
have
so
to.
true.
They have to blow up.
And that's why people, I guess Gretchen got last chair because she's friend of, but just the seating chart is so crazy
So
that it's
weird.
like what happened in Amsterdam, you know?
The fact that Jen is first seat to Andy
I know.
is
Good
so
for Jen.
crazy.
I kind of thought Jen was going to get first chair, honestly. Because, like, Shannon really had no storyline. Like, Jen was in a lot of the season. She really
True.
was.
But then
You know?
Gretchen should be right next to her because so
But
was
she's
Gretchen.
friend of.
How? Is
I
that
know.
possible?
I didn't even know that, you guys, until, like, last week.
I know.
I was like, wait, she doesn't have an orange? Like, she's been in the whole season.
I wonder how that affects her pay.
Well, it's better than what she had before.
True.
Yeah, and that
Oh.
explains why she's going so hard because she wants full time.
I just have to talk about the jump scare that was Slade
Oh my god!
with his Whitney Rose inspired hair.
What was that?
Was that?
A fresh hair dye? I saw the same thing too, Nikki. I was like, "Is that Slade?"
He looked like he went to CVS and bought a boxed, like, men's hair dye, went home and did it by himself.
No, he probably went there, bought a bump it for Gretchen, bought hair dye for him. Gretchen probably dyed Slade's hair, and then Slade put Gretchen's bump it in for the trip.
The bump it's getting higher. I feel like it's a bit, and every confessional it gets higher and higher and
It
higher.
looks like a wig, kind of.
And then the curls at the end are so crazy.
Oh my god!
I've seen the bump it. I know that that's been a confessional look, but it was higher this.
It was
this
higher.
episode.
It was really out of control this
Well,
episode.
you know what they say, and she is hiding behind her Jesus curtain. So
hiding behind her Jesus bump it.
right, yes. That's me.
Okay, so again, we'll see what happens. I'm excited for the finale, just to kind of like wrap it up and see what the big fuss is about. And then
Yeah.
I'm actually excited to get to the reunion just to see like how are they going to bring this all together and where do we go after this? Because
And does Katie come?
oh yeah, Katie has a seat. Like she's last chair
Okay.
also on the other side.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so bizarre.
I know. So TBD. Thanks for sticking out, you guys. Again, I want to know what you guys think of this season of Orange County. Let me know. Comment on our post, whatever it is. I just want to know if other people are like feel like it's dragging on too, or if they're still enjoying it. let's get into our not mad about it. I texted Nikki, like, this is the first time ever I've come into an episode without a not mad about it, but I came up with one that was so top of mind for me because I've been seeing so much content. But if you don't know, our not mad about it segment is just how we like to end the episode, maybe like a little tip, something interesting we saw this week, something that brought us joy. And my not mad about it is, well, first of all, Jake Shane, the influencer in general,
Obsessed.
but Jake Shane Therapist, like, he gets premium guests. I need to start listening to his podcast too, add it to the list, because he gets like such dynamic mix of guests. But he had on this week Olivia Pope. No, what's her real name? Oh, Kerry Washington from the show Scandal. Did you ever watch that show?
I didn't know.
Okay, so I watched the first couple seasons. It was so good. It's like the show that made her famous, and it's Jake Shane's like favorite show of all time. Like, he's obsessed with Taylor Swift, and he's obsessed with Scandal and Kerry Washington.
So funny.
So he had her on, and it's like ignited this like Scandal resurgence, and I'm like, oh my god, I never finished the series. I need to go back and watch it. It was such a good show, and like all the content that's been coming out, just like how he talks, it's almost like Drew Barrymore without all the unwanted touch. He's just like so funny, so goofy, but so natural. Like, he's just such a joy that like I'm actually like, the propaganda worked. Like, I'm gonna pop on Scandal after this maybe.
Okay, so it sounds like you actually came up with two not mads.
Oh.
You're not mad about Scandal, and you're not mad about Jake Shane's Therapist.
No, they all come together. Yeah.
That's so funny. He is so funny. I love watching him because he kind of takes on, he's so anxious when he's talking to people. Like, you could tell, like, he just wants you to like him. And so, like, if you're like, oh, do you like macaroni and cheese? And he's like, I love macaroni and cheese. And you're like, I hate it. He's like, oh my God, I hate it too. Like, I used to like it when I was little, but I don't like it anymore. Like,
That's exactly how he is. But it's like,
I love him.
he's just like not annoying. Like,
Oh my God. No,
the
not at all.
opposite. Like,
Oh my
such
God,
a pleasure.
I want to be his best friend. He's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking funny. His Humpty Dumpty.
Oh my
I want to
God.
be his blonde best friend. The one who's always in
Brett.
his videos. Oh,
Brett.
if you guys don't follow him, please. Jake Shane. That's such a good one, Brie.
Not mad about it.
Okay, mine is a little, again, top of mind for me because we have my boys share a bed. They're a bedroom, 6 and 4. They have bunk beds. They share a bed. It's called my bed. They sleep in my bed they share my bed every night when they come in. I sleep in Leo's bottom bunk. No, but they do have bunk beds. We're working on it, whatever. Yeah. So my daughter just started climbing out of her crib. So we had to convert her into a big girl bed. So we have her little bumper up, whatever. But now she can get out whenever she wants. Yeah. So we're trying to keep her into her bed, get a routine going. My boys have a Tony box. They love it. It puts them right to bed. It's like, not TV, obviously. Not as good, but it's entertaining for them. It's like listening to a podcast.
Oh my God, it's a kid podcast.
Literally.
Love.
So we got one for my daughter off of Facebook Marketplace. I think they're normally like $100, like $120 if you get the Tony with it. I got it for $50, like half price.
Yeah.
Used, who cares? But they also have, that's part of my not mad, is the Tony box in general. Obsessed with it for bedtime. Could not get through bedtime with my boys. Hopefully it'll do the same for Liv. Yeah. But the creative Tonys, fun fact, are actually, I think, still cheaper than the regular character Tonys. And the cool thing about the creative Tonys is you can record anything you want. So my boys will like record fart noises in it and like whatever they want, them talking. And then they put it on
They're
at night.
making a podcast.
And they're laughing about it. They really could.
Wait, they put it on at night and they laugh about what they recorded during the day?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
We have it from, I got Leo one for his birthday, and John's like playing with them in the background and they're giggling. It's the cutest thing. I'm laying in bed, like listening to them laugh.
That's cute.
But the creative Tony, you can record anything, even music. You know, like if you wanted to record Taylor Swift's album, you could. They don't have a Taylor Swift Tony, but you could make your own. I am going to record, I told you this, Brother for Sale, the Mary-Kate and Ashley album, the CD, used to put me to bed every night, and my dad or my grandpa recorded it on CD and cassette. So I need to find a cassette or CD player, and I'm going to record it on Liv's Tony so she could fall asleep the same way I used to fall asleep.
That's so cute.
If I'm stuck in her room, which I have been lately, I can rock out to some Brother for Sale.
You won't be mad about it.
Not mad about it. Open up that memory bank, baby.
That's what we do here. That's what we do. Oh my God, I love it. Also, what a good tip.
Love it. So
like with the creative.
Yeah.
That's so cute that the boys do that.
I know. I'm trying to push you to get one for your kids. Maybe
I'm
for Christmas.
It. Yeah, for
Marketplace.
Christmas. Oh, perfect. You know, I love a good thrift.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, another great episode. Thanks so much, Nips. Hope you guys like what you saw, like what you heard. As always, please feel free, send an episode, send a clip, leave a comment, leave a review, like, subscribe, whatever it is. Thank you to everybody that like DMs us and tells us that like they appreciate the podcast or like engages on like things that we've talked about. I can't even explain like how much it means to us.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
We geek out every time somebody sends us a nice message.
We're
like Bree screenshots it and sends it to me, and then we just like talk about how much we love you. So
I know.
Keep it coming, guys.
Yes, it really helps because you guys know like we're hustling out here. Like we're doing everything we can to like get this podcast out there, and I feel like you guys are such a big part of that. So thank you so much, and we'll see you guys. Actually, I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow because we're gonna do a Love Is Blind recap before the new episodes drop. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and
see ya soon.
See ya.
Bye.